Hi everyone, this is Vineet Pandey and this video is especially for the students who do not understand Hindi language. Last video we talked about the examination pattern and issues. Along with this, that what will be the exact date of this exam. We received a lot of messages. Our students from South India were requesting us to convey those things again in English. Here we're going to talk about important things related to the exam and issues. First thing, the fight to revise the result is still going on. We have written memorandums and we believe that we may have some changes. But still, on camera, I want to say that it's just an information. Let them revise the result. We will celebrate it with you. Second thing, as we initially have talked about this thing, if you remember my first video on examination date, there also I told you that in a proper normal condition, exams cannot be conducted before 15th of July. Then surprisingly, the tweet by Mr. Jagdish Mamidala got twittered and it became viral. Keeping that tweet in mind, we also had to redecide the new examination date to work on the expected date. And there I told you that if they conduct the exam, again it is impossible to conduct the exam in the first 2 weeks. According to Mamidala's tweet, in first 2 weeks of June. There also I told you that even if they curb certain rights of the students, they try to trouble students and forcefully try to conduct exam, they will conduct the exam by 25th of June max. Now the condition of the student is vulnerable. They are in pain, they are suffering, and the reason is that we Indians do not have any authentic body that actually can tell the students about the exam. Tell me, how do you feel when your teacher is clueless about syllabus, when your teacher is clueless about test, because you are the one who are led by them? So we all approx 18 lakh students for two different exams merged together, approx 18 lakh students are in confusion because we do not have an exam date. Every morning you wake up waiting for the admit card. Every morning you search the website for the notification. Every morning you are concerned that what will if they surprise you? What will happen if they suddenly say that 3 days back you have an exam? This is sheer injustice with students. Yes, and that's my message to all of you. Keeping all the facts in front of us, I, Vineet Pandey, putting all my credit, all my name on that rest. I believe they will not conduct the exam before 15th of July. So technically you have approx 40 days now. If you couldn't prepare well, this is the time to fight back. Remember this thing, my friends, when the life gives you lemons, make a lemonade. So if they are delaying your exam, this is the time to work on your weak topics. This is the time to go for previous year's question paper solvings. And if you have already solved previous year's NET exam papers, there are multiple states they conduct set exam. Go for previous year's set paper solution. Make sure that you utilize the time. Now, as you all have to prepare and speed up once again, I have a message for you. You must be knowing the recent book which has been launched by Cengage and the advanced book which has been launched by Pearson. So have a look on these things.
Hello Venetians, we present to you a new book on teaching and research aptitude exclusively made to level up the preparation of UGC NET, SET and JRF aspirant. So let's just dive into the features of the book right away. It has a lucid and easy language to help you grasp even the complex of concepts. The diagrams provided in each chapter also add up to your knowledge by helping you memorize through pictures. There are 10 solved mock tests for each unit provided at the end of every chapter, which includes all the recent changes according to the UGC pattern. Previous year questions and practice questions at the end of each chapter are also provided. made up with the rigorous efforts of the best-selling author Mr. Vineet Pandey with collaboration with Cengage Exam Crack series. He himself has been a NET aspirant and cleared NET 8 times with 2 times JRF. You can order the book now on Amazon and Flipkart. The link for the same is provided in the description below. So get yourself one.
Here we go. When I worked on this book, the only thing that I had in my mind was that let's save the time of students. My friends, I have been an aspirant. I have struggled like an aspirant. I actually understand what exactly you know. The reality is that you have less time. Most of the students rarely get time for paper one, and sometimes it plays a big role. Sometimes it can actually thwart your desire to qualify NET. Keeping all those things in mind, I worked on paper one book and made it student friendly. It is a panacea for all of you. Even if you have already read some paper one books, this book can be a handbook for you to revise it before the exam. All the important facts in easy language, because I totally understand most of the students, those who go for paper one book in English from the North India, they do not have that kind of understanding of unnecessary bombastic phraseology. Sometimes writers use unnecessary tough words to put an impression. I don't need that impression. So my simple language, lucid language, and all the paragraphs based on NET and set papers. So even if you revise it, technically it is like solving 10 years NET papers, 10 years set papers of various states. I have selected those points. Those points got converted into the paragraphs and even in practice set papers. So I suggest you, if you still feel that there is a need of revising paper one, make this book your handbook. Now we go for the second book. The second book that we have here is, it has 100 best-selling novels, the top Booker awards, and everything else which must be mugged up. No market book has direct references of dystopian novels. Here you have writers related to culture studies, lit theories, facts related which are not available in other market guidebooks. Remember this thing when you purchase this book for English literature. This has been written by the person who himself has qualified 8-time NET. Imagine what kind of content I must have provided here. So this is the best time. Revise this book if you have not done that till now. This book is highly recommended to you, strongly recommended. So make sure you get it now. It's really important for all the JRF aspirant. If you are a JRF aspirant, this is a must-have book. Guys, do you know why in India there are scarcities of offline batches? Why teachers do not go for offline batches? Because the syllabus of NET is really lengthy, and they all know that in offline batches they will have to teach the latest content, and this is the reason most of the coaching classes avoid offline batches. In online batches you get the quality, but in offline batches you get the quality doubled, and that's why I invite you all to join the most elite batch, and yes, India's biggest offline batch starting from the July onwards. This batch will target December exam. If you want to be a ranker, you want to be in top 20, this batch invites you to be the part of it. And remember, we do not believe in teaching history. We believe in making history. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.